name is Josephine Vital. First of all, I would like to thank you for accepting this invitation for my short interview. So, the main topic for today is what women's rights are often violated in Philippine homes. To start our interview, can you tell me, even before becoming a police officer, did you take a special interest in protecting other people, especially women?
Maybe as a human and as a woman, it's an instinct to help others, especially those people who are in need.
Yes. So, according to the Republic Act number 9710, or also known as Magna Carta of Women, violence against women is defined as any act of gender-based violence that results in physical, sexual, or psychological harm or suffering to women. Based on your encounter with women, what are the common misconceptions of Filipinos about violence against women?
The most common misconception of Filipino about violence against women and children is that most of the time, when the victim is a lady or a woman, people think that these cases falls under the Republic Act 9262.
And what is that Republic Act?
9262 is Violence Against Women Act.
Yes. So, there are many types of abuse, such as physical, psychological, and sexual abuse. So, what do you think are the conditions that usually result in physical violence?
Some of the factors that usually result in physical and psychological abuse are jealousy and infidelity. Sometimes poverty also sinks in. And the most common among this type of abuse is physical abuse.
And what about in psychological violence? What are the conditions?
These conditions also, infidelity, we can say that the infidelity and jealousy between the two persons with relationships, those are the common factors.
So, the most common factors is like what you said is infidelity.
Yes.
Um, what specific conditions in the environment or family can result in violence against women?
In my long years in investigation as a women and children protection desk, what we can say the most common is poverty. The most common reason is poverty.
So it's usually poverty.
And in addition to that, among the cases that we have filed, most of my clients or complainants belong to the not that what do you call that? Belong to the lowest sector. Yes. Not not like those people who have their cars and everything. We don't have any complainants.
So we can take into account that not all abusers are men. Given this statement, can you cite an example where a woman is involved in harming another woman?
In Violence Against Women and Children Act, although we all know that during these times, people are liberated.
Yeah.
Diba? And being liberated does not confine others in a man and woman relationship only. But for us, for a long years in the service, I haven't yet received any complaint involving same-sex or gender relationship.
So it's not common.
It's not common.
Having handled many cases concerning women, can you give me the most common indicators that a woman was abused?
You can see that a woman is abused or suffering from abuse. A sudden or gradual change in appearance or behavior can be an indicator that abuse or neglect has occurred or may still be happening. Some of these may be seen physically, such as burns, scratches, cuts, and scars.
So, if a suspect is found guilty of committing a crime against women, what are the penalties she or he can face?
If found guilty, definitely the highest penalty is 6 years to 12 years, or what they call the prison mayor. It depends on the gravity of the case.
Um, with all of that, what help can the police offer to those who report abuse against other people or themselves?
The basic help that we can give to the victim is to provide information regarding violence against women and other related law, which is yes, and seminars, and give assistance in filing the case against the suspect.
Lastly, if you have one advice to give to the people who are afraid to come and seek for help, what would it be?
The advice that I can give is to them is that they must be brave enough to face the problem. Speak out. Don't be afraid to tell what's happening to them, in order to put an end or prevent further harm to the victim.
So that marks the end of our interview. Again, thank you for the information and advice you have given. Again, thank you for the time and effort you have given for this short interview. I hope we can still keep in touch even after this interview. Thank you po.
Thank you.